All Stop Sports. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Back with another video. We're going to talk some NBA Summer League on this one. But first and foremost, shout out to the LDBC. Now, I get home from the barbershop. It's been a long day. I cut on the tube, and to my surprise, Lonzo Ball's out there suiting up to play against the Philadelphia 76ers after missing Monday night's game against De'Aaron Fox and the Sacramento Kings. The matchup that was highly anticipated for the Las Vegas Summer League. You know, the same De'Aaron Fox that hung 39 on Lonzo in the Sweet 16. It's like the Lakers are basically saying, yeah, we ducked De'Aaron Fox, so what? Why would he play 2 nights later against the Philadelphia 76ers? But Markelle Fultz is out for them. So if Fultz was playing, would Lonzo be out there tonight? It makes you wonder. And this is the problem that I have with the Lakers doing this. You can't hide him from taking his bruises and his lumps. If he can't go up there and get outplayed by a kid his age and just try to learn and keep getting better, what is he going to do when he's playing against the guys that are really going to dominate him? The Kyries, the John Walls, the Steph Currys. Just to name a few, the Russell Westbrooks. He's going to have to find time guarding these guys throughout the season. What are they going to do? Put the DMP next to his name on that night? Coach's decision? I mean, I got a nephew that I'm teaching, I coach a little bit. He's pretty good. And if he was playing against a kid that went to another school and that kid got the better of him, I'd be disappointed in my nephew if he wasn't chopping at the bit to get another opportunity at that same kid. It's just basketball, but it's a mentality that you have to have in life. You can't be afraid to take your bruises and take your lumps. You can't be. Now, if Lonzo Ball would have went out there on Monday night and Fox had 20 and he would have scored 8 or whatever, if that happened, then you got to respect the fact that he went out there and suited up. But when you hold the kid out Monday and then let him come out there and play Wednesday against guys who aren't on the caliber level of Fox, it makes you scratch your head. So many times in life you're going to be hit with adversity, or you're going to play against somebody that might be better than you. That doesn't mean you get to put your tail between your legs. You don't want to be shook. You got to have heart. It's disappointing that a kid has this much hype around him, and yet they don't have confidence in him to let him go out there and, swim for himself. That's how you learn. Now, I mean, I'm not saying that if you got a talented 5th grade player, you throw him out there on junior varsity and let him go ahead and get cooked. No. But these kids are all playing at the same level. This is the NBA Summer League. You can't hide a player from another player. And if he's supposed to be playing with the elite of the elite, then he needs to prove it. And that's my thoughts on the situation. It's discouraging when you got people that are really, really believing and hyping this kid, admitting that they expected him to get outplayed that night, and then he doesn't even suit up. But then the next night, he can suit up. Clearly admitting he didn't want none of De'Aaron Fox. Clearly. And like I said, I don't want anybody around me that has that mentality. I don't need a scared man around me. I don't need a scared player on my team. Win, lose, or draw, I'm going with what I got. And if you beat me, you shake your hand and you say, I'll be back. You go work on your skills, harness your craft, and you come back and you try to do it again. You don't try to duck and dodge. But unfortunately, that's not the generation we're in right now. We're in a totally different generation with totally different people thinking. I mean, I follow a lot of channels on YouTube, and there's reasons why I don't make videos all the time. So I gotta, eliminate some of the channels that I follow because, to be honest with you, it's discouraging to see some of the stuff that they say after other videos that you hear people put up. It's like a total contradiction. And you're not supposed to believe 100% of what anybody says, but sometimes we should agree on 100% of issues. Now, I'm not going to go into specifics. I'm just going to keep this video short and sweet. But I apologize because sometimes, I take hiatuses because I cannot deal with some of the stuff that goes on YouTube and some of the stories that are getting main headlines. I don't support those. So if you don't see a video from me on certain things that you feel like are popular, it's because I'm not supporting that nonsense from either direction. Now, I have a lot of respect for all athletes, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. I make the videos that I feel like are justifiable. And I still respect all the people that I listen to. But it's just sometimes in order to grow, you have to trim off some of the fat. This is All Stop Sports. I'm out.